Hey, what's up? This is GreyHoodRider here, and I'm back for another epic video. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to use Charizard, and not just Charizard, of course, Charizard Y and X. So, let's not waste any more time on this video. So, first off, we have Charizard Y here, which of course I love. I love Charizard Y because it's a monster. It's literally a monster. So in order to use him, of course, you need the Charizard Y and stuff like that. Its ability Drought gives him a lot of advantages against water types as well, because then Solar Beam here goes in one turn, and plus Charizard Y has a lot of speed, so it can definitely outspeed most of the water types in the game. So first off, we have Flamethrower here, which is you will definitely need Flamethrower, because you're using Charizard, you will definitely need it. Um, Dragon Pulse for Dragon types and other Pokemon as well, because you can't just be using Flamethrower on every single Pokemon you see, because most of the Pokemon resist Fire type moves, so you will need the Dragon Pulse. Roost here now, okay. Roost is a pretty good move on Charizard because I mean you need it on Charizard Y, or else I don't know, you're just not living your life. You need Roost on Charizard Y because it will regain 50% of your health, and it removes your flying type um, until the turn ends. So yeah, you will need Roost. Now, what a lot of people do, I see a lot of people's Charizard Y and stuff like that, and what they do um, is they put Air Slash right here. They put Air Slash or they put Fire Blast. Now, I'm not saying that Air Slash and Fire Blast are bad moves, but just look at Fire Blast's accuracy. It has really high chance of missing, and Flamethrower is basically like a Fire Blast. It's super strong, but it's got a 100% accuracy. So instead of putting Air Slash and Fire Blast, I would suggest you putting Roost, because you will need Roost at some point. You might be in that situation that Charizard is your only Pokemon and the other person is either poisoned or infestation or something like that. You can just roost your way to victory, literally. Now, Solar Beam. Yep, Solar Beam for water types and ground types, because, ground types are weak to grass as well. Solar Beam will hit in one turn because of the ability Drought, because Drought creates sunlight. And then if you use Solar Beam, the Solar Beam is going to hit in one turn, because usually Solar Beam hits in 2 turns. It charges in the first turn and then it hits in the second turn. So for the stats here, you might want to train your Charizard for speed and special attack. Its special defense is going to be pretty high, so I don't think you need to worry about that. It can literally take a Thunderbolt in the face like a man. Now for the nature, I would suggest Modest, because it raises special attack and it decreases attack, which we don't really need, because why would you need attack on Charizard Y? It's a monster with special attack. So moving on to Charizard X here, we are going to have Dragon Claw, and I'll explain why I picked these moves later. Flare Blitz, Outrage, and you can use Earthquake if you want to. Earthquake is basically like an optional move, because I'll explain why later. But of course, well, the game decides to, Pokemon Showdown decides to give it the Jolly nature. But if you want more attack, then you can definitely pick a nature with more attack. So I will explain why Earthquake is optional and why I picked these moves. That's because of the ability Tough Claws. If the Pokemon contact moves have the Pokemon's contact move have power multiplied by 1.3. Okay, sick. So basically, what Tough Claws does is, so if your moves directly contact with the opposing Pokemon, they will do more damage. Dragon Claw is a contacting move, of course. Flare Blitz is a contacting move. Outrage is a contacting move. But the problem with Earthquake here is that it doesn't contact with the enemy, so you're not hitting the enemy physically. And that's the problem because then Earthquake's power won't really be multiplied. So instead of Earthquake, well, you can basically put anything, any other move. A lot of people like to put Belly Drum just to make their Charizard unstoppable because with the Belly Drum, it will take 50% of your health, but it will maximize your attack. So maximize of attack. So it's basically +4 attack, and that's pretty much you will make your Charizard X a monster. So moving on again, you can either have the Jolly Nature as Pokemon Showdown suggests, or you can have the Lonely Nature with plus attack and decreased defense, which I don't think you need defense that much. Special defense might be better than defense. I'm not quite sure, but you can also pick other ones like Adamant Nature plus attack but minus special attack. Of course, you don't need special attack for Charizard X, so Adamant Nature should be the way to go for Charizard X. Again, if you want speed, then you can have the Jolly Nature as the game suggests, and of course it's going to decrease your special attack because obviously you don't need special attack. So guys, that was my tips for Charizard Y and Charizard X. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.